Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video, and today finally we're going to be playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. The games are finally here, guys, so let's get right into this video. Let's not waste any time. Let's start. Now, I must admit, guys, I was a bit weak. I did play a little bit last night. As soon as the game dropped, I started playing, so I do know a bit of what's going to happen in the early game, but I didn't get too far, and I'm going to be starting an entirely separate playthrough for you guys. So let's just get right into it now, and I already know I'm going to call my character Scarlet. Since we're playing Scarlet version, I decided why not name her Scarlet. So yes, like I said, I do know a little bit about what's to happen. I don't know too much though. I didn't look up any, major story spoilers or anything like that. I'm just going to customize my appearance for a bit. Don't worry, I'm gonna make an entirely separate video where I go over showing off the customization features, so you guys don't need to worry about that. I'll just show off a few here, just so you guys can see them if you want. I'll turn just a little bit so you guys can see from the side. So yes, I did end up playing a little bit. I didn't even end up getting that far. I got to right before I get to the academy, so I saw a lot before that point. But overall, I didn't get to see too much, so I'm very excited to play with you guys this time, and I think I'm going to use, what hair do I want? I think I like this one, so I think I'm going to do that. As for what hair color I'm going to use, actually, I think I know what I'm going to use, because I remember, yes, Scarlet was a color option, so that's what I'm going to be going with. Since that's my name, we're going to have Scarlet hair. Next, change look. If you guys go into this section, this is where you change things like your eye shape, eye color, lip designs, different things like that. So I don't want to use the same eye shape I used before, so these really look similar to me. I think I ended up picking this eye shape for my other file. I don't remember for sure. Honestly, there isn't too much difference for all of them. But I think this is fine. We can always end up changing it later. That's one of the good things about this. You can change your appearance later. And I really liked this color. I ended up using kind of like pink eyes for my other character, but I really liked this light blue color, so I think I'm going to use that for her. Eyelashes. The eyelashes, I think I'm just going to go with these. Like I said, I'm going to make an entirely separate video for the customization so you guys can see all of that. I know you guys probably want me to get right into this video. Ooh, that's an interesting color. This probably looks very strange. I don't want it to look too weird, guys, but y'all should know I'm really into customization, so I take a lot of time with this. I mean, Scarlet, we are Scarlet. I may as well go with that. Well, it makes it look kind of sad. How about that? And then, of course, we have to go with Scarlet. Oh yes, you can also choose your mouth shape, guys. A lot of them are pretty similar. I think I ended up choosing this kind of cat mouth for my other file. Yeah, they have a few different cat mouths. I really like this. Let's go with this one. Lip color, you can also put on a little lip. Like I said, I think I put on some in the other one. I kind of like this one. This looks nice. And also you can have beauty spots. They have some under the lips and some under the eyes. I think I gave myself one in my other playthrough, so why don't we can just do this. And freckles, I don't think I gave my other character freckles, because I didn't really like the way it looked, but I think it looks fine here, so we're just going to go right ahead and go with this look. And I think this is the look that we're going to be going with, so we are ready. And now we have our enrollment application to the Naranja Academy. We have my name here, Scarlet. We're playing in the English language, so let's just get right ahead into the video. So as I mentioned, guys, I saw these cutscenes already as I did play a little bit. I don't want to talk too much over the cutscenes, but I'm sure there will be other videos just showing the cutscenes, so I guess it isn't too weird if I talk. So now we're going to have our little introduction. I like this way they did the whole intro to the games. They started out showing us the academy, then they have Clavel do the little thing, and he has Bobby! So adorable. Ely, oh, one of my favorites so far. And by the way, guys, I don't know the entire decks yet. I only saw a few different things. Like I saw some version exclusives, and I looked at the starter evolutions. I'll admit I wanted to see them, and I really like them. I'm not going to say anything about them because I don't want to spoil anyone who hasn't played the game yet. So I'm not going to be giving out any spoilers in this video. Like I said, I really don't know too much. But I just want to let you guys know that I did see a few things. Like that right there. Now, I did not know about this before I started playing, of course, this Tauros right here. I saw this the first time last night. I didn't want to see anything before I started playing, so this is the first time I was seeing that last night. So we're going to be seeing a lot of new things, guys. They really have a lot of interesting things in the beginning that they, of course, decided to keep a nice little secret for us. Now, this scene we did see a little bit of in the final trailer we got. So you can see our boy is just flying around. And Pokemon Scarlet. Right there, we can see some birds that we hadn't seen before. Those glossed right past me when I was watching before, guys, so I didn't even know for sure what that was. I wasn't sure if it was Rookity or something else. Now we see those guys. Next we see a little bit of Artisan. Then we see these guys. I was shocked when I saw them too. And look at Koraidon. I just love Koraidon so much. Then he goes right past the Academy. Flying all throughout Mesagosa. And these guys, I think we saw these guys kind of teased by mistake in one of the trailers. So yeah, that's what they look like here in the game. And now we're at our house. Now you can see us here. We're just doing a little bit of reading. And here we are. Oh, I think our character looks nice. She looks pretty. Oh, also, auto-saving is here by default. I'm just going to turn that off because I like to just do my own saving. So we're just going to turn that there. Now let's go downstairs. We have a little squabbit here in the house. Now we can go over here and we can go see Mom. Squabbit doesn't have really anything to say, sorry guys. But here we have our mother, and just like with Sword and Shield, her skin tone does change depending on which character you choose. I chose the darkest skinned girl for Juliana's character in my playthrough last night, and the mom did have darker skin, so I just want to let you guys know that just like Sword and Shield, the mother's skin tone will change. So something very important, and look at that. It looks like something very important is arriving right now. So we don't get the door, bro. Guys, when I was playing yesterday, I didn't even know where the door was. Also, I don't know why we can only walk for right now, but the door is right over here. And who's here? It's Clavel. So this is our first introduction. Well, I mean, I guess we saw him in the other intro, but I guess this is our character's first time meeting him. So I've got my enrollment documents. And sorry if I'm not talking too much, guys. I really do kind of want you guys to just hear a lot of the game, but I feel like if it is a Let's Play, I probably should say a bit, but I don't want to feel like I'm rambling. But first things first, we need to go upstairs. Also, I think I should go in and change the text speed, because the text speed is moving kind of slow. But they're just going to sit down and have a little drink while we go upstairs to get our hat and our bag. So let me see if I can go in and let me change the... Oh, it was first thing. Yeah, so fast. Okay. Alright, now let's just go back into... Like I said, so I don't know why we can't run yet. We can only walk for right now, but it's not going to last for too much longer, guys. So let's just go get our hat and bag, which are nice and shining. Alright, we look pretty snazzy. Now, I am going to change my uniform once we are able to. We can change it pretty early on. I'm not going to keep this one because I have another one I want to wear, but I'll let you guys see that when we get to that. For this part, I don't plan on doing too much. This isn't going to be like an hour-long video. I want to do a few multiple parts of this Let's Play, guys. So I plan on, I think I'm going to go up until the Academy. I'm going to see how long it takes me to get there, but I think I'm going to try to get at least to the Academy in this part. If I need to split it apart into maybe 2 parts, I'll just make sure I have both those uploaded at least for today, so you guys can get some good footage. But overall, I do try to play the games really slow, and like I said, I am playing on my own personal account separately, so I'm going to kind of be going back and forth, so this won't be uploaded, you know, super frequently, like 5 to 10 videos a day, like some other people. They will upload so many videos, but that's not going to be what I'm doing. So I'm going to be a bit of a slower pace, but I think that'll be good because that'll help you guys too, because you guys will have more time to get the game and see for yourself what's happening, and then you can just watch my reactions to it. Which, like I said, they won't be blind, but it'll be fine. But anyway, here, Clavel is actually the one who's going to be giving us our starter, and look at them, guys! Aren't they adorable? I love these guys so much. So apparently this academy just gives you some Pokemon, and we get to choose them. So we can choose between Sprigatito, adorable, adorable, Fuecoco, cute as well, and Quaxly, very refined. He says they refuse to leave his side, and now they just walk right up to me. That's really funny. So Clavel has to go over here, and I was surprised, guys, to find out this was someone's house. I really thought this was the professor's lab, but it turns out that it isn't. So interestingly enough, he's actually going to leave before we even pick our starter. So as you can see here, we're going to walk around with him. Before we leave, Mom's going to give us a nice present, something we're definitely going to need, a Rotom phone. So before we get any further, I'm going to quickly just save here. Now the starter's just going to run off. I'm going to save. You can also quickly save by pressing R on the Joy-Con. So now we can just walk around the starters and look at them, look at them, look at them, guys. They're so adorable. I'm trying to talk to them, but I guess they don't have much to say. Okay. Okay, let's just walk. I'm going to turn the camera. You can rotate the camera around, of course. I'm just going to have it this way so you guys can see the starters, because they're just going to literally follow us along. And I really like this. I like how we can walk around with them before we choose them. It really gives us time to bond. They also might, you know, stop and have an exclamation mark come over them, but I don't think they really are going to be doing much. They just have a little reaction. So yeah. So let's just walk. Come on, guys. Let's go. We have to go over to the house. But anyway, as I was saying, I was really surprised that that blue house down there is a blue house. I was sure it was the professor's lab, but it's actually not. So we're going to see what it is as we continue on. But once we get to this point right over here, now we can run. Now, I'm not sure why we couldn't run before that point. That was very odd. But now we can run easily, no issues. So let's just get right going. And we gotta keep our buddies. They're still following us, don't worry. I want to try to keep the camera toward them so you guys can see them. They're just so adorable. I love all 3 of these starters so much. It's the first time in a while I've liked all 3 of the starters. But I already know who I'm going to be picking. So we're here now. And this is a big, lovely house. And, whoa, no, where did they go? You're deciding that they now own the place, guys. Quaxly's here, giving himself a nice hair wash. Spriggy's over here, having a nice smell of the flowers. So adorable. And our buddy Fuecoco has found some food. And it's now the homeowner appearing. Yep, it's Nimona. This is her house. Now we can see why in the trailer she said, "Are you these three trainers?" Because we have all three of them with us right now. And Fuecoco still has his little apple. Yep, I still haven't made my choice yet, but here we go. Alright, they're all gonna walk up, they're so cute. And guys, look at this. Look at the way Quaxly's looking at Fuecoco. I love these two so much. I mean, I love all three of them. I love all three of them. They're just so adorable. And now it's the moment of truth. Oh yes, Buenas, we haven't met. Well, I have met you last night, but let's meet again. I am the newest student. And I guess it looks like we didn't just move here. So here's Nimona, and also it seems that we do have dorms at the school, and so let's say no, we don't want to be friends. Because I said yes to her last night. Also, it look right here, Nimona is a champion ranked trainer already, guys. I thought she might be based on what we saw in the most recent trailer, but I wasn't too sure, but it looks like she already is a champion level trainer, and that is so cool. Because the whole champion rank is very different in this region from in other games. But we'll get more into that later. Of course, once we start doing the treasure hunt, we'll probably get more into that. But for right now, we have to make a choice. One of these adorable little lovelies. So let's just look at all three of them. I'm going to say no so we can just have a look at the others. Love him so much. I'm going to say no. Now I don't know if I want to reset for like gender or age or anything. I might just save right now just in case I decide I want to. But maybe you guys can now tell. I think I'm going to be choosing Sprigatito here. Now, my favorite of these three is actually Quaxly, but in my own personal playthrough, I decided to just go ahead and pick Quaxly since he's my favorite. And I didn't want to use two starters, the same starter twice for my actual gameplay and for what I'm showing you guys, so I decided I'd go with my second favorite for you guys, and I decided that I'm going to be picking my second favorite, Sprigatito. And yes, sir, I will. I'm picking this adorable little cutie. I will give it a nickname. Now, I don't know. It is a boy. Do I want a soft reset for a girl? I mean, I kind of do. Maybe I will. I'm going to do it for a few times, guys, and I'm just going to edit this out of the video. Alright, guys, we're back. It only literally took me one reset to get a girl, so here we go. And I really kind of wanted a girl only so I can name her Sakura. Because Sakura is like flowers, Burrito is grass, little kitty cat, and that's of course my name on here. So we're just going to call her Sakura. And now for the cutest moment ever, guys. Let's go look and see after we choose. Here we go. So adorable. I gotta take some screenshots, guys. I just love this so much. I'm gonna be taking a lot of pictures, especially once we get the Rotom camera app. So we've got the Pokeball, putting Sprigatito inside. She says she can't believe it. I'm not sure why. But that's how she feels. And now, Nimona is asking to pick one as well. I was really surprised by this, guys, because up until, for the entirety of this, release cycle, we had no clue if anyone was picking any of the two starters because we didn't see anyone else with them. So I had no clue if anyone else was even going to have them, but it looks like it's going to be Nimona. And she's doing this because she just wants to have a Pokemon on equal footing with us. Because like we just already established, she's already champion level. I'm assuming she has much stronger Pokemon. We saw her already at the beginning with a Toro, so I'm guessing she has more. But she's going to be using some weaker ones on us. And she's going to be choosing adorable little Quaxly. She does choose the one with disadvantage to you. Probably because she sees that she's champion rank and she decides that she doesn't want to be too tough on us. So Now, let's go have a battle. And just like I speculated before, our first battle with Nimona will be down at the beach. So, before we do anything, oh, we can have some information here about healing. And so, now we have a little Sakura here. Let's just check her summary. So, naive nature, so it looks like she has a boost in speed but lowered special defense. You can see her type and her Terra type on the bottom screen. And also, so you can see at the top of the screen says Battle Nimona. As you can see, if you press Y, the map will come up, and you can see the Rotom phone will give you more information. Also, this flying taxi, apparently you have another flying taxi, just like we had the Corviknight one, and if you look on top, we can see those birds we saw before, and they're different colors. Guys, hey, look at Fuecoco on the side, so adorable. But anyway, once you press Y, you can go over to wherever the exclamation mark is and get a closer view of your current mission. So we're going now to battle Nimona at the beach. So let's go ahead and do that. You can also see on the map some Pokemon, like we see Fletchling, and she's waving over to us, some Fletchling, and we saw Wingull. So the map will tell you what's nearby that you can catch, which I think is great. Yes, I am. Let's get right into battle. Now, it looks like Nimona was planning on using some stronger Pokemon against us. Look at Fuecoco here with Clovell. So adorable. So I'm really excited now to see what Nimona actually has. Like I said, guys, I'm not going to be looking up any big information like that. I'm going to be going into all these battles blind, outside of, what I know already from what I played last night. But, oh, we can hear Nimona's battle theme. And again, she'll be sending out Quaxly just this time because she's going to use her super powerful Pokemon on us. Because she wants to give us a chance. So we're just going to do like she says and have some fun. Now, right now, we can use a nice little Leafage. That should be really effective, since it is super effective. And we've already done half damage, of course. I'm going to let the battle screen move around a little bit, just so you guys can see. Now, when you are in trainer battles, it seems that the camera does move around, just like it did in Sword and Shield. But it seems when you're battling wild Pokemon, you can move the camera yourself. So let's not waste too much time. Like I said, let's just give Quaxly another Leafage. Sorry, Quaxly, I love you so much, but I gotta take you down. And if you just saw Fuecoco was watching on the side. Woo! Alright, first battle 1. Now she challenges us to another battle. I love how the other starter just follows Clavell around. It's so adorable. Yes, Clavell is telling the truth. I am weary from this battle. I can't battle again, Nimona. Sorry. Maybe another time. Don't worry about it, Nimona. I'm really surprised she's already champion ranked, but I mean, I guess they did say a lot that she really loved to battle. She was really strong, so I guess it isn't too surprising. But anyway, Nimona adds the Pokédex app to her Rotom phone. Now, Clavell, how old are you that you're filling out Pokédex pages by hand? You from Hisui or something? And sorry about the quality of my screen, guys. I don't have, any fancy recording software for my Switch. I'm just literally having to record my TV as is, and I'm gonna have to edit it, of course, to make the picture actually readable for you guys. And also, let me know, you guys, if you are fine with me doing live recording, or if you would like for me to go back and record, post audio recording. I don't really mind either. I just know sometimes my house can get a bit noisy, so sometimes it might be that I end up having to record my audio in post. But whatever you guys prefer, just let me know. For right now, I want to definitely do this video live. So for right now, we're going to be following Nimona around, and Clavel will be taking Fuecoco with him. I'm not sure yet if another person is going to get a third starter, but we'll have to wait and see. No, I haven't. Now she's going to teach us how to catch a wild Pokemon. So we can press the minus button on the Joy-Con to just quickly open up the Pokédex. You can also see the plus button and you can look at the habitats for the Pokemon. So first we have our adorable little Sprigatito. Let's look at the Pokédex entry. It's fluffy fur similar in composition to plants. This Pokemon frequently washes its face to keep it from drying out. Alrighty, right? So cute. Whoops, I pressed B. Also, pressing B allows you to crouch. You can also move, of course, the camera around with the left stick on the Joy-Con, and the left one is what helps you, is what allows you to run and move. So let's get going, and we can see right here that our mom is down there with Nimona. So she's gonna just walk us to school, which, by the way, guys, no spoilers, but it is quite a long walk. Like, this region is huge. And yes, it seems there are dorms, because I was wondering how long we're going to be at the school and where we're going to be sleeping, but it seems that there are dorms, like Nimona mentioned before, and our mom is going to give us a nice sandwich. And 5 potions, which we're definitely going to be needing. Alright then, time to head off. Gotta go to school, y'all. Alright, vamos, let's go learn how to catch some Pokemon. Now we can go follow Nimona. As we can see down on the bottom screen map, all we have to do is follow the arrow, and we can catch up with Nimona. Now we are on Poco Path. So, what are we going to catch? First of all, look at these Pokemon, guys. See any new faces? I sure do, back there. But we can also see Lechonk, we can see Palmy, we can see Fletchling, Wingo, and a new friend back there. That was the first time I'd seen that new friend yesterday. Alright, Nimona's thankfully going to give us some Pokeballs. Only 5, but we don't really need too many yet. And now, here comes a nice little Lechonk. So, Nimona actually isn't going to show us how to how to catch the Pokemon physically. It's just going to be right here, and we have to get ready to go catch it. So, there he throws Pikachu out for us. So, anyone who has played Pokemon any bit of time already kind of knows how to make a capture. So, let's just go right into it. Alright, that was a lot of damage. I didn't expect to be doing that much actually, but we don't want Lechonky here to faint, so let's just try to throw this Pokeball and catch him. Now I feel like the Pokeballs definitely shake much faster in this game than in previous games. Now we've done Sakura's already been returned to the Pokeball, and we have Lechonky's data. Of course, I like to give my Pokemon nicknames, guys, so I'm probably going to give them all nicknames. I don't really have any planned, like, a theme. I usually do a theme for my real official teams, but for you guys, I don't know if I want to do a theme, but we'll just call him Piggy, because why not? So now we've got his Pokédex entry. And now, thankfully, she gives us some more Pokeballs, because I'm sure we'll be needing them. Now she wants us to go make some catches, And then we're going to meet at the lighthouse. Now we can also use the ZR button to just throw a Pokeball to start doing some captures. Now I'm sure I know what you guys are waiting for. You want to see what that new Pokemon was. So let's go right over to it. First I'm going to go pick up some items. Some potions and stuff. And now I can see one of them right there in between these. Hop, you're kind of in my way. I need to get to this guy. Alright, we've got it. And it's a little spider. And its name is Tarantula. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but let's go right ahead and catch it. Now it looks like a little spider just wrapped up in webbing. Now let's throw our Pokeball. Let's see if we can catch her. Success! And now you saw a little light bulb come up. That's when your Pokemon learns to move and looks like Sucker will learn Bite. So now we have Tarantula's dex entry. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I don't really know the pronunciation yet, but let's look at its dex entry. The ball of threads wrapped around its body is elastic enough to deflect the sides of Scyther, this Pokemon's natural enemy. Interesting. So, what nickname to give you? What should I call her? I'll just call her, I don't know, Terry. And we're going to get the Pokédex entry. I love how the Pokédex entries are like books. So we can see these items up here. Whenever you see these flashing lights and a Pokeball, it's usually an item on the ground. So we're just going to grab some. Also, something else you guys can do, I'm going to pull up my Pokemon. If you go up to them, if you go look down at the bottom screen, all you have to do is press Y, and you will just instantly make the Pokemon you click on your lead. So that's really nice to know. Oh, look at this poor Fletchling. He looks like he's stuck. Let's see if I can catch him. I like how Fletchling is flying now. I think in the X and Y in the previous games, I think Fletchling's model was on the ground, so now it looks like it's flying. So that's really nice to see. By the way, guys, I have no clue what I want for my team. I haven't planned a team out, even in my other file that I'm doing by myself. So I have some ideas, of course, but for this one, I have no clue. I haven't planned anything, so I might be building a team, on the fly. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll look at some things. Also, whenever you throw the Pokeball and they're in the air, the Pokeball stays there. Isn't that crazy? The Pokeballs can float. Like, that's insane to me, guys. When I saw it yesterday, because I think I called like a hop-up or something, and the Pokeball was still in the air, and I was like, wow, I didn't even know they could do that. Nickname, gotta give Fletchling a nickname. We'll call him... guys, I'm really terrible with nicknames. I know, I'll call him Florian, the male character's name. No clue why, I'm just doing it. So there's Fletchling. Let's see if I'm gonna make any more captures. I'm just gonna run around. I know you guys probably want to see a lot of the story, but I'm sure you guys also want to see some of the regions, so I'm just gonna run around for a bit. You can see a bunch of Fletchling over here. Also, these sparkling items on the ground. Something else you can pick up. I got Paralyzed Heal here. Scatterbug. Alright, I think we can get moving now. Let's pick up this item. And then we can... Gotta revive. That's great. Now let's go over to Nimona, who's waiting for us at that lighthouse. I'm probably going to be picking up a lot of items, guys. I just want to make sure I have a lot of stuff. Yes, I am Nimona. I made some captures already. Oh, what was that? A mysterious cry. Whoa, what was that? Wow. Sorry, guys. I just thought that animation was funny. An unsafe cave nearby, she says. Now, before we go find the source of this mysterious noise, I'm going to pick up this ether. So, the arrow on the bottom of the screen is telling us to go this way, so that's where I'm going. Also, like I said, I played a bit of it yesterday, so... Well, I say yesterday, it was kind of early this morning, or late last night. But like I said, I didn't play for too long. So what do we see down there? If we remember our opening cutscene, I think we might be able to take a guess. Yes, it's our good friend Koraidon down here, and he's being attacked by these mean little Houndour. I don't know why they're being so mean to him. They're just growling at him. He's not doing anything to them. So of course he's trying to defend himself, and his roar was just so loud. It just sends us toppling down. But don't worry, guys, we're not going to die. We were saved, luckily, by our Rotom phone. And now they're just scared off. And this is it where we first meet our buddy. So why don't we go over there and give a closer look to him. He seems very injured. Very sad. Seems he's too weak to move. Maybe I can give it something to help it perk up. Well, I already know what I need to give this guy. And no, it's not a potion or anything like this. It's actually going to be this sandwich that our mother made. I really laughed when I first saw it. I was like, seriously, a sandwich? But yeah, maybe, I guess he's just hungry. So he chomps it on up. He's nom nom nomming, nom nom nomming. And now he has the strength to get up thanks to that sandwich from Mom. That's why we see him licking his lips earlier, because he ate that sandwich. So now he looks into that cave. And I think if we all remember the trailers, we all know what's about to happen next. Got a nice cutscene right here. Now he's in his natural, normal form. Now, guys, I wasn't sure what to expect when I saw this yesterday, but he's just going off. He's just walking away. Going into that dangerous cave Nimona warned us about. Now, it already looks like we shouldn't be going in there, guys, but I think you can already imagine. Yep, we gotta go follow him. So there he is. He's actually still waiting for us. So we gotta follow behind him. And guess what happens, guys? He actually starts walking, and we gotta follow behind him. Like in the Inlet Grotto, we're just following behind him as he walks and guides the way, guys. When I saw this last night, I was shocked. I was like, wow, the amount of stuff that they didn't show us is just crazy. What's happening here? Also, you see some items in front of us. I'm gonna just kind of grab some of those while Koraidon leads the way. Except for right now, because Nimona's calling us. Hey, buddy. Sorry, I kind of fell on you. Well, not fell on you, but I kind of fell. We were supposed to be heading over to that lighthouse. I'm fine. Don't worry. It's all good. I got Koraidon down here. Oh, don't worry. I found whatever made that cry. So let me just grab this item. Also, Nimona didn't even notice Koraidon at first. And yep, he does want us to follow him. And look at that. He just breaks the way for us so we can get through. So yeah, we just really gotta follow him around. This reminds me of that scene in and there's a Houndoom over there. It reminds me of that part in Legends Arceus where you have to follow around Ingo. There's a young goose. If you guys want to catch a young goose, they're in this cave. I'm gonna grab some of these items, like I said. Gonna follow behind Koraidon still. Just gonna walk behind him. They also, I think they kind of force you to walk sometimes. If you like get ahead of them, they kind of force you to walk and slow down. So they really want you behind him. So I'm just gonna walk behind him as he leads us through this cave. I don't want to forget the item. So all these Houndour now run up, and he just roars and they just get scared and run away. So, wait, did I get that item? I think I forgot to get that item. Did I get it? They keep bringing all these moments up, so I don't want to lose my place. Just want to get some items. Got another revive. I'm sure I'm going to need that. And Emona's still calling out to us, so let's just keep playing the follow the leader game. It's a very interesting cave, too. So, thankfully, Karadin is here to break down any rocks in our path. Let's try to inch around. Alright, now he's going to move again. Don't want to get too ahead, so... Now, something's coming. Behind you, it's that Houndoom we saw before. Now, it automatically just sends out one of our Pokemon against this level 40 Houndoom, guys, but don't worry. This thing uses Crunch. Thankfully, it just completely misses us because we took no damage, and we just got our piggyback in his Pokeball. Don't worry, your Pokemon will not be hurt by this thing. But don't worry, our friend, I don't know why he was turned around like he forgot we were here, but he just jumps into action. Just destroys this thing. And here come his lackeys, and he's got a lot of them. There's got some around him, some around me. I'm terrified, of course. And there's even more. This man has more army men than blades of grass in this region. Someone might get that joke. And thankfully, Karate, he just lifts us up and just, goes over to Nemona. I like how these cutscenes are like intertwined with the whole story. Like they don't cut to black before they show them. And we are safe, thanks to Koraidon. Thankfully, we are all safe. And now we're at the lighthouse that we need to be at anyway. So Koraidon comes out into the sunlight, and he actually transforms back here. It seems all of that really tuckered him out, so he's now back in his other form. And yes, he does kind of look like a Cyclozar, but he's not. Now he looks so different. Oh, what's going on? I don't know, hard to say. No, I did not. But now he's up again. He definitely was. Yeah, he sounds exactly the same. If I become a trainer, she's not even really thinking about it. She just wants to battle it. And we can exchange our numbers, and we can see Nemona's Rotom phone. She's a black one. And you can change your Rotom phone case in this game, guys. I'll show you guys when we get to that point. And she gives a nice TM for Swift. So let's go over to that lighthouse. But before we do that, our Pokédex has been updated and we can head to the lighthouse. We got Karadin here, but I think for right now I'm going to actually be ending this part because it's been quite a long time already, and I think this is a nice spot to end it off. So that was going to be the first part of our Pokemon Scarlet Let's Play. So don't worry, I'm going to record the next part soon, and very soon, and I'll be uploading it soon afterward. I just want to let you guys stop at a nice point, and this looks like a good point to stop with Koraidon. So that'll be all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the first part of this series. I hope you guys enjoy as we continue playing along. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you!